It's your girl Candace with Candace. It is a new year, and we are out in my garden. It's been a while since we've been out here. Y'all, it is February the 3rd, and it's hot. It's actually too hot for this, but I try to be respectful of Mother Nature. You know, I don't like to play them kind of games. But I really don't need this on. It's a little while. Hey, Frank. I don't know if y'all can see. This is Frankie, everybody. This is my daughter's dog. Let that be clear. That's my daughter's dog. Anyway, come on in a little closer with me. This year, because this actually makes year number 2 of me doing an actual in-ground garden. I haven't had the best of success with my garden, but the successes I've had, I've been very thankful for, because when I do produce, I produce very well. When I first started trying to do a garden, you know, I was really more interested in doing container gardens. I got back issues, and I was doing them in plastic containers, and my biggest yield came from my kale. I grew kale very well in this area in the plastic containers. For those of y'all that were able to see that about 2 years ago, the kale was absolutely gorgeous, but that was about the biggest thing I was able to produce really for the year. Now last year when I did this, my biggest and best thing that I was able to produce were the cucumbers. They were so good. It really does make a difference when you grow your own. It makes a difference. The cucumbers were my biggest hit. I'm starting way early this year, because I'm still getting a feel for the soil. As you can see, I have already tilled up a good area of my yard, because I am really sincere about being a gardener, about really having good food in my home to take care of my family. That's important to me. Being in touch with nature, I think it's just another way of communing with God. Enjoying the fruits of your labor, of your labor, which is in the Bible. Frankie, bring that back. Come on back. Come on. There we go. Yeah, come on back. Hmm? Yeah, hey, all right. Oh, I think this is the first time he's actually paid attention to how the ground is different from the other sections of the yard. But yeah, enjoying the fruits of your labor. That's important to me. Now that I'm older, these kind of things mean a lot, you know, for my overall health and for the health of my family, and for Frankie to have a good time. Do it, Frankie. Good Lord. He gonna be real sad, y'all. My baby. My baby's leaving again. She made it into another university. She's gonna be going off. So Frankie will be back in an apartment really soon. So I'm trying to allow him to enjoy all of this freedom as much as he can. But anyway, let me give y'all a kind of a pre-detailed look at how I'm gonna do the garden. If you remember from last year, I had it separated into quadrants, I guess. I had my main, hey boo, I had my main row, my main aisle right in the middle. I also had a main aisle in the middle this way too, so I had like 4 quadrants, and in each quadrant I was able to do 2 beds. That's still the same technique I'm going to be using now, but it is bigger. My section is bigger because I'm actually trying to move the garden over a little bit because of the things that I want to do in the section that you don't see. So it looks bigger because it is bigger. So what I'm going to do today, today I will be, hopefully I'll be able to do my aisles. I'll be able to get my aisles separated so I can see exactly where I want my things to go. And I'll be starting from this end. In my first bed I'm gonna be putting over here will go in the middle. It'll go the I'm gonna put lettuce, what lettuce? The island lettuce in the middle. Surrounding that will be the Waltham broccoli, and bordering that will be the Detroit beets. That's what I will be doing today. Now, I would love to try to do everything at one time, but I'm also a believer in the succession planting. I like to be able to, once I get started, just be patient enough to wait another week or two before I hit up anything else, because I do want to be able, once things start growing and we start harvesting, I want to be able to have a continual amount of food, fresh food, coming in at a rotatable rate. So that is where we are at right now. This is what I will be doing. I will be getting back with you. Hopefully you'll be able to see me doing some of the work once me and or my husband learn how to fast forward this stuff and, do a little comedy bit. Maybe you guys get to see some of the work I'm doing. Other than that, I will be back definitely when I'm finished. So see you in a little bit. Woo, 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 woo. This has been a hard day's work. Okay, cool. Y'all know I love to have fun, but I am tired. Even Frankie, y'all Frankie done work. Ain't you done work today, Frankie? You done work today. We done worked this garden. What? Not just me and Frankie. My daughter, who's doing the camera work for me, she done worked the garden too. And it was tiring. But it was good. It was fun. My daughter, when I first started doing the garden, y'all know she was away at college. So she really didn't get a chance to really do this kind of stuff with me. But now that she's home, once again, she's only home for a little bit. She's got to the master's program at another school, so she'll be leaving for the fall. But while she's here, she was like, I'll do it with you, and she has come to realize and see what it is that I like about gardening. She says that she enjoyed the time, and she did. She worked. She did a lot of the groundwork for me. Once again, because of my back. But as you said, she's showing you. We have our 6 rows of what I told you we was going to plant. This first row being my beets. This row being my broccoli. These 2 rows being my lettuce, and then we go back to the broccoli again, and then we end off. Ooh. Now, you know what? If I tried to do that on purpose, that wouldn't have worked. Boy, I tell you the truth. If I had tried to do that on purpose, that would not have worked. But yeah, ended off my garden with this section of garden with the beets. Y'all see, we still got plenty of more areas to go. My desire is to do it week by week. And that way, as I plant, there'll be growth. I'll plant, there'll be growth. And as I continue to plant and there's growth, I'll be able to see what's going on. And as the harvest time, makes its way, I'll be able to harvest on a continual basis, allowing us to have food fresh food on a continual basis. Because as I've said before, there's nothing like growing your own. Really and truly, I really enjoy the flavor of my own grown vegetables. So with that being said, that means we have plenty of more opportunities to get together. I want to thank you so much for taking a little tour into my world. It's what it is. I'm me. Yes, I am me. And evidently you like my smile too, so I'm encouraging you to keep on smiling. Please come back, like this video, subscribe to the channel, share the video. I think that is something I forgot to say. This is Alabama. This is Zone 8A. Once again, this is February. So for those that are, I'm a novice at this too. This is not something that I'm just, 100% green thumb at. I'm a novice at it too, but I'm willing to put in the work because the few things that I have been able to do successfully have been good and very good. So do it with me. We can do this together. It's a learning experience. My soil is the bottom half of it is clay. It's very fertile. It's very fertile soil, but it is clay. So I'm learning how to amend my soil and deal with this and deal with that. Beets are root vegetables. Root vegetables should be really hard to grow in my soil, but I'm not going to give up. These things takes time, and as long as the good Lord allows me to be here, I'm going to continue to work this land and get my daily bread, as they would say. So, thank Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon. This is Candid with Candace. Toodles!